All right, Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. All right, I want to touch on the topic of tears, man. All right, because I'm not really 100% sure, but it is, I looked on Wikipedia that it is show that Farrakhan's father is a so-called Jew. All right. He's a so-called white man. He's an Edomite. So that would make Farrakhan an Edomite, a so-called white man. All right. But I'm not really sure 100%, but I am 100% sure about this, man, because it's in the scriptures. All right. And this is the parable of the tare and the wheat, man. All right, because there's tares among Israel, man. Those that look like they're Israelites, but they're not. All right, like another example is Tia and Tamara, those twins. They had to show sister. All right, so you got to be aware of the tares that are sown among wheat. All right, let me bring this out. Matthew chapter 13, verse 25. It says, "But while let me start at 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which soweth good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the household came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while we gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. All right. The wheat, that represents Israel, man, and the tares, all right, that represents the enemy. Who's the enemy? The so-called white man. All right, having sex with our women. All right, sowing tares, man, among the wheat, man. Hey, but the Lord, He's gonna like the scriptures say, He's gonna gather up the tares and bind them in a bundle and burn them, man. All right, they're gonna be destroyed, man, by nuclear missiles, man. All right, hey, but He's gonna gather up His elect, man. All right, it says that in Amos. Let me see. Let me get that real quick. Amos. I think it's Amos 9 and Salakia. Salakia. I don't have my sword, but I'm trying to look for it in this other sword. Oh, God. All right, this is Amos chapter 9 and verse 9. It says, For lo, I will command, I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the shive, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth, man. All right, the Lord, He's going to gather up His elect, man. All right, like it says in the scripture, He's going to gather up His elect from the four corners of the winds, man. All right, hey. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, if you look like the other nations, because there's going to be Israelites that look like so-called white people, but they're really Israelites, and they're going to be Edomites that look like so-called not so-called, but it's going to be Edomites that look like Israelites, All right, as well. So that's how you know that this thing is spiritual. All right, the Lord, He's put this thing in complete spiritual mode. All right, you can't be carnal, man. All right, the Lord, He's gonna destroy so-called white people, man. All right, if you're an Edomite, you have no chance at all, man. You know. Uh, yeah. Let me get First John. First John chapter 4 and verse 1 says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of Yahweh, because many false prophets are gone out into the world." Hey, Farrakhan, man, false prophet, man. All right, following the Muslim religion. All right, that's pathetic, man. All right, you got to come out of that Muslim belief, man. All right, it's complete controversy, man. All right, because Farrakhan, he opened up his sermons speaking in the name of Allah, which means power, and it's also a false god, man. All right, because Allah, the cobblestone, that's just a rock decked over with gold and silver, man. It's a dumb idol, and the scriptures even says it's a dumb idol, man. All right. But First John chapter 4 verse 2, it says, "Hereby know ye the spirit of Yahweh. Every spirit that confesses every spirit, Salaki, every spirit that confesses that Yahweh Shah Mashiach is come in the flesh is of Yahweh, man." All right. Hey, these Muslims, they don't teach you that Yahweh Shah, that he's the son of the Most High. They view him as just another as just a man, man. They don't view him as the intercession, as the mediator. They don't view Yahweh Shai as the mediator to get to uh who they call God as Allah. They just think that is what's his name, Muhammad. So they teaching uh complete wickedness, man. All right. But let me read verse 1 again, because that was really the point. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of Yahweh," man. All right, so just because somebody has dark skin, you can't say that they're Israelite, man. All right, because they could be a Hamite and they could be a Tare. All right, so you got to try the spirit, man. See how they see what they come from, man. Because you would be surprised, man. All right, it was this guy at camp, man. Just this past week, man. He had a heavy spirit of an Edomite, man. Heavy demons, man. But I assume he was a Jake. But at times I was just saying, man, you a fucking terror, man. All right, because the spirit that he was in, it was just complete a complete Edomite spirit, man. All right, he's plagued with demons, man. He had hella demons on him, man. He had an effeminate spirit on him. You know, just a spirit of a true Edomite, man. You know, but that's what we got to deal with, man. That's why we gotta be spiritual, man. We gotta judge the spirit, man. Not by appearance, man. Let me get that in John 17 and 24, I believe, or John 7 and 24. Yeah, John chapter 7 verse 24 says, "Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment." Hey, judge according to the appearance. Salakia, judge not according to the appearance, man. All right, like Farrakhan, man. He could be a terror, man. All right, it's a high chance that Farrakhan is a terror, man. You know, he having pictures. He has pictures with the Rothschilds. All right, pictures with the he's a Freemason, man. But people blindly follow this man, knowing that he's a Freemason. You know, because people in this world they are they're they're worldly, man. They like that worldly wisdom, man. A Freemason, you get perks in this world, man. Hey, but Yahweh Shah, he denied the glory of the being glorified in this world, man. Let me get that real quick. And then I'm gonna get one more that I'm gonna close out. Matthew chapter 4 and verse 8, I believe. Let me start at 7. Yahweh Shah said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Again, the devil taking him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them. And he said unto him, all these things I will give unto thee, if thou fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahweh Shah unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve, man. All right, so the Lord, Yahweh Shah, he denied the things of this world, man. All right, because they mean nothing, man. Things of this world, the fashion of this world is gonna perish, man. All right, so if you're in love with this world and you bow down to the so-called white man to get the things of this world, which is temporary, you're gonna be destroyed. All right, and I'm gonna close out with this. 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 7. Hold on. But the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or hold on. Look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart, man, the mind, man, the spirit. All right, so this thing is spiritual, man. All right, it's not about, like going into Samuel, not about the if a man is big or not to be compared to a king. All right, it's about his spirit, man. If he has that ruling class mentality, hey, he has the spirit of a king, man. All right, but going back to these Tare and the wheat, man, you gotta judge the spirit to know if somebody is Israelite or Edomite. So I'm gonna close out with that. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostle El, the Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. To the next lesson, I say Shalom.